What's going on, guys? BSG bringing you another Grand Cross video. In today's video, it's actually a pretty chill video. We're just going to be going over the festival coin shop and going over the units that you should or should not purchase if you want to. For the most part, most of the coin shop units are all the festivals besides a few. So there's a pretty big list of festival units. So you might be a little confused on who to get. You might be a new player and you might be like, should I use dupes or should I just put the dupes invested into the character, or whatever the case may be. So guys, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. We are at 5.8 subscribers at the moment. We can reach 6K. I promise we can reach 6K by the end of the summer. You guys just have to help me out with that. I would greatly appreciate it if you could help me reach that goal. Hit the notification bell if you do enjoy Grand Cross content. I do my best to try and put it out there every single day whenever I can. But yeah, guys, let's go ahead and let's just jump right into the video. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to go to the coin shop. And again, newer players might be a little bit more confused, but this is basically a shop where you can purchase festival units. It's very powerful, very powerful, because if you don't have a specific unit, you can just buy them. Now, I would wait to buy the ones that are actually on this banner, like Margaret, Bond, the One, Festival, or Chad, Festival King. I would wait to purchase them if you are planning to until the banner leaves. Once this banner leaves, then you can go ahead and do it, because the shop will remain open, I believe, even after Elizabeth leaves. I think 27 days, and then this is up until I believe it'll stay open even after Elizabeth leaves. So yeah, if it doesn't, then you might be a little bit more on edge. So wait to the last day at the most. Wait to the last day if you're gonna purchase the ones that are on the banner right now. But for units that aren't on the banner and you're like, should I get them or not? Well, here's the thing. We know that you're getting the one Escanor, Goddess Elizabeth. If you want to go higher on the banner, Merlin and Assault Melee. So you know you're getting these four, and Zeldris, right? And Zeldris. So you know you're getting these 5 for at least for quote unquote free, right? So you know you're gonna get those. But then you got Lost Vein, Small Wings King, Gother, and Kusak. So now here's where it gets interesting, right? So Gother, I would actually argue, is one of the more underrated festival units in the game, because I think he is very good. It's just he was meant for more so of a debuff meta, so he's not like the most crazy right now, but on an unknown team he is pretty powerful, right? He is actually pretty powerful, and his Holy Relic just made him even better. So he is pretty good. So if you're thinking about, getting best Gother, think about it as like, do you have a team based around him? Are you going to use him? Because again, he is good, but you do need to kind of like make it work with him, right? His debuff skill is amazing because he blocks ultimate skills and he blocks ultimates. So he is really good. So keep that in mind, right? Keep that in mind. And then we got like Lost Vein and Small Wings King. I do not recommend purchasing these 3 at all. I don't think so. I think you could get by the game without them. Elizabeth, she's weird. You will definitely find some use in PvE with her. Same thing for like, I guess same thing for like Lost Vein. Like early game content, they're not bad because they're useful in the tower, these two. Small Wings King is like, eh. But like Goddess Elizabeth and Lost Vein, they are useful for like tower, final bosses sometimes. You will find some uses, but I don't think it's worth getting them with like coins. And the only way you should spend coins is if you have like max level festival units. I think if you pull any festival units, you should dump them into the units. Now, it gets a little weird if you're like, okay, well, I have a 5 out of 6 Escanor, and then I have a copy that I don't want to use, and I want to get a festival unit out of here. Well, then, okay, well, if that's the case, then sure, whatever, buy the unit you want, whatever, right? But for the most part, I think you should invest the dupes into the actual character overall, because it is going to help you not only in box CC, but the alt level is going to increase. Some of these units have effects on 6 out of 6. It's just very smart to go ahead and max dupe the festival units you get before spending the coins, in my opinion, right? But again, it gets a little wonky once people are like, okay, well, yeah, you know, I got this, that, and the third. It's like, okay, well, sure, whatever, fine, you know, do what you got to do. But for the most part, you should invest the dupes into the character. Now, again, you should wait to buy the units until you pull them. But if you're a person who has extra coins and you're like 5 out of 6 bond, well, in that case, then yeah, just buy the last dupe you need for bond to get them 6 out of 6. You know what I mean? It's not hurting anybody. And if you're like, okay, well, I have a 4 out of 6 assault melee, but I just need one more dupe for bond, then sure, use the dupe to get bond. You're not gonna die if you don't have a 6 out of 6 assault melee, because chances are you're not even using him. But if it comes down to like King or something, I would say, all right, just invest the dupe into King and then wait to see if you get another dupe for bond, right? That's what I would say. But again, most of the units in the actual coin shop are good because they're festival units. So you're going to get some usage out of them some way, somehow. Even good old Kusak down here, right? You're going to get some usage out of him because you can't use him in Bird. So he has some viability there. But for the most part, a lot of people are probably going to be asking the questions like, should I buy, I don't know, Zeldris if I don't have him? Well, here's the thing. Zeldris is good backline, but he's only good for debuffs. So if you don't have a debuff heavy team, you're not gonna use him too much, right? Unless you're pushing CC, you're not using Zeldris a lot. You can use him like Green Sariel Grace on the front with somebody, but for the most part, you're not using Zeldris. And I have most of the units 6 out of 6. I think I actually have everyone but Festival Gother and Kusak 6 out of 6. Note how Trader Melly and Deanne aren't here. A lot of people were upset that Trader Melly isn't on this right here, this event sale, but it makes sense. It makes sense because Trader Melly is the best unit in the game, and he's only come back once. He hasn't been on a banner since his initial banner, so it makes sense why he hasn't been, you know, on the coin shop yet. The next festival banner, or the next Holy War Festival banner, I'm assuming he's gonna be on the coin shop. But this is a mix of both, you know, Holy War Fest and regular festival banner units. So keep that in mind. Same thing with Deanne. Deanne isn't here because Deanne is literally new. She's the last festival unit before Bloody Ellie or whatever, right? She's the last festival unit, so she's not gonna be here. But these units have all returned at least once or twice. So, or yeah, at least twice, more than twice, right? I guess I should say more than twice. Because Chad King, was Chad King on? No, he was on Deanne's banner, right? I think he was on Deanne's banner. I can't even remember if he was on Deanne's banner or not. I gotta look. Actually, I actually have to look at that because I don't know if he was on Deanne's banner. He might have been. He might have been. Was he? I don't know. I actually don't know if he was or not. But I know everybody on here has at least been back once or twice, right? So Trader Melly will be back. Don't worry. He will be on here, and then you'll be able to buy him with coins. If you want to save up the coins, you definitely can do that too. That's not a bad idea at all. But for newer players, they're going to be a little bit more anxious, I guess, to actually spend the coins they have to buy a unit or so. But yeah, I mean, again, it's not a bad idea to buy the last dupe of a unit you have. Now, if it's like, if it's Goddess Elizabeth, no, don't do that. Like, if it's King, no. Like, if it's like units that are old, don't do it. But if it's Merlin or Chad King or Margaret or Bond, then yeah, go ahead and buy the last dupe you need. Not a bad idea, because I do think you're gonna get more usage out of like Bond, Margaret, Chad King, Merlin, even the one, than you will Assault Melly, Kusak, Goddess Elizabeth, Small Wings King, Lost Vein, right? So just honestly, if you're gonna take away anything from this video, it should be just buy the unit you need. Just buy the unit you need if you can. If you don't have a unit max level, put the dupe into the character. Just do that. But hopefully this video helped you at least a little bit. I know there's a lot of talking about festival units and stuff, but hey, I'm just trying to help you out. But yeah, guys, that's going to be it for the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Enjoy the rest of your day. As always, you guys already know, I will see you all later.